YOLO and you know, what is up everybody, and welcome to the Haze Demon Grow Show. Although I probably shouldn't be saying this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be adding this to another part of the video, but hey, what do you know? We are here on October 15th or the 16th, one of the days, halfway through October, and I'll give you the quick update here on the bamboo before we start going to show you what we're going to be doing the real work on today. That's right. Here we go. Looking pretty good. Not really too much change since probably the last video, so just making this a real quick one here. Got this one shooting up right up here at the front, and then of course all the way over here from this angle. I feel like this is the good view per se. One of the ways, anyway. One of the good ways. Alrighty, so that's just the real quick one. I didn't want to stay there too long. So I've just been pulling out the weeds everywhere. Already was talking about that, right? And then I might not have mentioned it, but these are like the tiger lilies that are what I didn't pull out from this side. And there's still more tiger lilies in this area. You can kind of see them maybe, but probably can't tell. More often than not, I wouldn't have been able to tell before, but I got a lot to pull out there to get them to where they're separated like these are. And then eventually I'm going to pull these out of the ground and move them over to that side along the road, or near it anyway. But this is not what we're talking about here today. Just getting into it here. As you can see, it was raining a little bit today, and you can see the water flowing for us here very nicely. As we've got this set up here to be where the water's coming through, right? I didn't really have a purpose for this right away. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to be doing with it. Then I also wasn't really sure why I was really working on a wall here. I know I just wanted to kind of have a wall in general along this edge, because I kind of still wanted to go a little bit longer this way and a little bit into the ground, which is why I left some ground on the other side of it there. But I'm going to have to make that deeper along that line here. And I am leaving it in on this side because I'm going to fill it in with more dirt to level it out. And I'm going to create the walkway. So that way the roots can't grow through it. Or hopefully not. If it is, I can probably just take care of it. You know, it won't be hard for me to move it out. But basically I'm going to be taking a lot of these rocks and filling up this spot here with it over the top of that. And then I'm going to crush some rocks to fill in the blanks. Then I'm thinking about putting some on top and having it, you know, just a good walkway here. And we'll see how it goes. Yeehaw. You know what I mean. We'll get it done. Let's get it right here. All my towels and my moist towelettes of the Towel Nation. There you go. That sounds good. Alrighty, so now that we've got that all situated here with the gravel in there and the rocks mostly even, doesn't have to be too even. I'm worried more about that part up here. This is just more like gonna be the front of the whole dealio, just to make it kind of look more normal, or instead of exposing the black tubing there. And I went ahead and put a bunch of rocks into all the cement blocks for the most part, except for those ones over there. I'm not really worried about that right now. I went ahead and wheelbarrowed some dirt up here from where we were working on the hole in the other spot, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to line some rocks up on the side here, and then I'm going to fill it up with dirt to try to kind of even out this area here, between here and here, basically. So I might need more than one thing of dirt there, and then I'm going to put dirt across the top where the rocks are on this side. I'm still going to fill those in too. And then the other side kind of needs it on the back side, but I'll worry about that later. I'm more worried about this side for now. And then, once I have it nice and flattened out, I'll start using those cinder blocks. And we'll see where we go from there. Yeehaw! Holy shit! God damn, son! Holy motherfucking shit! Would you just look at that spider? That is one mean motherfucker right there. That cinder block came from the one over there. I switched it out. So that thing could have got behind me, jumped me. I wasn't even paying attention. That thing was chilling. Well, I went to get the second load and went and started the camera, and the battery's about to die, and the wheelbarrow fell over. Isn't that great? It just only fell over in the right direction. I would do more than I'm about to, but my phone's about to die. So we're basically just going to get this here, and we'll have to finish it the next day. Yep. And I just finished up my bridge, as you may have just seen. Here, it's quite a bit of a drop on this side right now, but that's what it looks like pretty much. I even still have the stand here. Hi. These are some of those lilies just chilling here right now. I need to move these ones. They're really in the way. And the reason why is I actually need to fill up the dirt. My hands are kind of shaking right now. I need to fill up the dirt up to the first cinder block level. And these are 100% in the way. Which the whole dirt on this side is going to get pulled down mostly over there. And yeah, we can see this from this side real quick. Most of that right there is actually all rock. It's not really dirt. It does start to have a kind of a crack here with the sides. The two on the far sides, there's 4 in a row and then 1 on the other side. So 8 of them total. But I think those will keep going off, so I think really we should definitely stick to walking only in the center here. And those will just help be support for the middle in the first place. But yeah, to keep the step up to where it's not easy to just drive across this for other people. And then it's quite a bit of drop. Alrighty, but it's basically what I wanted to do here. And then it makes it to where the water can cross here quite nicely. Get it from down low here. Oh yeah. Can see that's mostly level. These bottoms are not level. They were just messed up and I didn't really want to go through the problem of straightening those out there. I figured I could just lay all the other dirt to keep it more even, which I did get it to be pretty flat. Let's turn the camera, see if you can tell. It seems mostly flat to me, so that's good. November 1st, 2021. The plant is doing pretty good overall. Most of these yellow leaves I see over here are probably just going to fall off. All natural, normal things going on over there. Got the candy canes been ready for the upcoming Christmas festivities. This seems like a pretty brand new shoot coming up here. Not new, but you know, it is definitely coming out and being a lot stronger and in the right direction compared to a lot of the other plants or other culms that have been coming up over the last couple months. I really wish that I had set this up better for that plant to be taller all the time. I can still do that, I'm sure, because that really is the tallest one out of everything still. Some of the other ones have been laying on the way over that way. There's actually, even though I thought maybe the growing season for this might have been over, down here there is this one that's coming up. It's a little bit taller. And then a brand new one right there. If I can get it to focus. There we go. So, crazy to think that the growing season is still going. I've mostly been pulling out all the weeds that's been growing around here. And I decided to start leaving these little tiny 4-leaf clover type dealios. I know I don't think they are 4-leaf clovers, there's a bunch of 3s. But I figured I'd leave all those. I've been pulling pretty much everything else. Grass or whatever. The vines. Those vines that'll start growing over here, and I'll let them grow whenever the plant can actually handle having vines growing around it. To some degree. But yeah, you can see them all over the place with these little 4-leaf clovers going wild. Let's get one more view from here from the back side. I haven't looked at it in over a week or so here. But this side had started to create pretty much what would seem like a fence line. From where I had the cinder blocks across this side here. So it kind of created a fence line, right? And we can kind of start to see the roots here. I was pointing them out last time. The rhizomes were coming out over here. I was wondering what they were going to do, which they seem to have, like, lost their very tiny leaves that it may have created there. But I think the rhizomes were going to keep on going, or they would have ended up turning into a plant like these, how these were running up literally right against the edge of the cinder block. They would have maybe did the same thing. But I can keep an eye on those for now and see if they start to cross the gap, which I think I've got a pretty good foot down here, but I think I still need to get it more on this side to get it deeper, to keep them from going out and around the other side here. So I think they're doing pretty good overall. You silly cat. You didn't have to come down here. Came all the way from up there. You silly goose. Anyway, I just bought a bunch of mulch and some topsoil. Put the picture on here in a second. It's like, you know, like 1 inch, maybe to 2 inches at most I tried to just pretty much spread the topsoil conditioner under first everywhere around it, and then I put the red mulch on it. I still got a lot more red mulch, but I don't really want it to be too thick. I just wanted another coat of it on there, and that will help out with the weeds or whatever right around it directly, but it should definitely help out with the cold coming up. I might need a little bit more over there where that one is at, but yeah, it's actually supposed to freeze tonight possibly, but I think the plant would be able to handle it anyway. It's not going to be going below 25 or so anyway, and this plant is supposed to be able to survive up to 5 degrees pretty much, so I think it should be all right. But I definitely wanted to do this before it hit winter, and I think that's good. I really don't think I need to put that much more on there, but just over there except that. But yep, just figured I'd go ahead and let you guys know what was going on with the mulch dealio. Hot diggity dog, it looks good. Alrighty, yeehaw. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you all very much for checking out the Haze Demon Show. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to bring a towel. We will see you all on the flippity floppities. Peace out.